strongman carry. You have enough Sandbells especially to really challenge us and maybe stack up 2 or 3 perhaps. And a big part of this exercise is not even just the carry, but it's also the actual lift, like the deadlift. Weight back on the heels, chest is up, back is flat, hips are low. Exhale as you come nice and top, you're gonna hold it, and then John's gonna essentially kind of a front carry, kind of farmer's walk, you know, some distance down and back. This could be a relay for you. You can integrate this in a lot of ways into your workouts, but you really gotta load it up to really make it effective and worth doing. So there's your front carry.
And if you do make it a race, again, coach is like, hey, don't rush through it how you're picking it up. You don't want someone just to come here, picking up 100 pounds worth of Sandbells, be over here, and then wonder why their back hurts. Okay, slow them down. Form is key. So again, just progressions from basic lifts that we're already doing.
So next is just going to apply some resistance, right? And again, we've been doing a lot of these at my camps especially. Again, this is great for week 2, and we're really trying to respect and honor that strength rep range, right? So maybe like we're doing a lot of 6 to 10 reps. We're trying to get you to absolute muscular fatigue by 10 reps. If it happens at 6, that's great also. We got to add some increase in intensity by adding some weight. So for a guy like John at my camps, I literally would have 3, sometimes 4 Sandbells stacked up. Obviously, we're never going to sacrifice full range of motion or technique to simply add another Sandbell in. That has to always be full and complete. But now, when you have, again, you're really strong guys, you're really strong girls that have Sandbells and push-ups, the dynamic changes substantially. It's very different from what they just did in week 1, which is more about body weight only for higher reps more than likely. And it really is going to make our 4-week cycle look and feel different and bring the value that it's supposed to bring. So if you're not really challenging your campers and utilize Sandbells in this way, make sure you're doing it, please. You got the resistance push-up. If you don't have a lot of Sandbells, I can still put the 25 on there and kind of a partner add a hand to increase the weight. Same thing. Hey, maybe in week 1 even. Yeah, I just said it. I got a guy like John. He's bold gold. He's been like 300 check-ins. And, you know, raising a foot or an arm off the ground for a plank is just too easy for him. Well, I'm going to add a Sandbell, and he can still do that. Meanwhile, my brand new folks, obviously no Sandbells involved, right? We're just working on that perfect position, tucking those hips, shoulder blade retraction, abs nice and tight. So again, a simple thing, but are we utilizing it enough to really add that extra element for our veterans who are like, okay, a plank, I get it. Been doing this for 3 years now. Help them out, make it more fun. Resistance squat, right? Lots of ways here. So great from a isometric perspective on that squat hold. Did these yesterday at Monica's workout. You have a wall, you ever do wall sits? Great, now you can just literally let it rest. Just let the Sandbell rest on the thighs, right? Give the Sandbell a break and add some extra element there. So those 3 kind of fit the same of just adding some resistance to a common exercise we're already doing. Next, talk about week 2, y'all. If you're not doing one-arm snatches in your camps in week 2, do it. Educate yourself on it. Your campers will love you for it, but you got to bring out some heavier dumbbells. Sandbells were great for this as well. That is a powerful, explosive movement from the ground up. It all starts with that fundamental squat. There's one big motion at the top that is slow and controlled coming down. Sandbell makes it a really fun dynamic. Make sure, again, though, you're not, Daniel's going to talk about it. You want to grab some meats, right? You got to get a handful of sand to really not only make this work, but also protect your Sandbell too, right? If you start to get neoprene only, then re-grips, you always have sand. It becomes great for your grip. And then you can start to bend nails, which I clearly couldn't yesterday.
Right?
Work on this. Right. Next, Burpee to press. It's a classic. It deserves to be on here, y'all. Again, check it out. We're going chest to the Sandbell, and then freeze, John. We're going to bring the feet wide. What I love about this, how many of your campers, when they do burpees, whether they go chest to ground or not, they bring the feet really close together. Like there's not enough room to get the feet in. Instead, this is going to force them into what I would call proper form, to bring the feet wide around the Sandbell. Get the soles of the shoes flat on the ground, and then take a half a nanosecond before you come up to just drop the hips, flatten the back, and now you go. So John, give us real time about 3 reps. John's coming all the way down. So again, the Sandbell forces you into proper form. Feet wide foundation, heels flat, back flat, stand nice and tall. Amazing. There's your burpee to press. Yep.
All these Slurpees, slam and burpee put together.
Oh yeah, and that's the beauty of this, is this is kind of the fundamental. Then you can add the slam coming down. If you want to go more CG Games thruster and promote that, where you're just standing tall and there's no press involved. Yeah. But fundamentally, it is a burpee to press exercise. Overhead lunges. Again, we like this from a safety perspective. Anybody for tangent? This is Tyler Moberly's workout. Hard recently. Again, nice and easy. You're talking travel lunge. Now we're going to have an overhead weight. Again, not good week 1 stuff, right? They're just lunging. Let's just lunge. We'll focus on having overhead, adding in that overall core strength, core stability with the Sandbell later on, and later on in the weeks. Over under. This is the one that's going to make Allie the most happy. Folks, we've been doing it since like CG1. it's the classic over-under relay, right? And so again, from the Sandbell perspective, there's not a better, safer piece of equipment to use. I know at Halloween we like to do pumpkins and stuff, but listen, the Sandbell is going to be your best. Is everyone know what I'm talking about with the over-under relay?
Yes.
Yes. Pass it, under it, pass it.
I saw some no's. Let's get like 3 people here.
Let's do it. So if you don't know, we're going to get about 3 of you. This is a great.
Get up here.
This is a great finisher to really finish your camps, high energy. Get them laughing, get them having a good time. Bring it back where it's better together and community-based.
The person in the back of the line has a Sandbell. Go forward. Let's start here.
Yeah, you got to start. John's going to do it. He's been doing it a while. There it is. Over, under,
If you're going straight forward, he's in the back. John's going to call it out. Call it out to
under. There we go.
As soon as you hand it off, you go to the front of the line.
So you got your 5 or 6 teams. First team back, and time. There we go. Over, under. We got 2 more. We're going to turn over to Declan in a minute here. Check it out real quick. Russian twist. A couple ways to do this. You all know it. Again, dumbbells can be awkward sometimes. Do I hold the bells? Do I hold it vertical and hold the handle? Either way, but now you got a Sandbell, and you can do it a few ways. Nice, slow, controlled. Make sure we're coaching it up. We always have to rotate with it. More advanced, you're going to bring the feet off the ground. But I like actually adding kind of a power element to this and making him literally slam it down. I'm not going to release it, but they're going to grab some sand. They're going to bring it down with authority. I should be able to hear it hit the ground. If we're doing this, I prefer, hey, anchor your feet. Because we're now focused more on the power aspect of this exercise than we are you having your feet up and getting more of a kind of from a stabilization standpoint. John's doing a version where you can add a press in. So you're going to rotate up and over and come down hard. So a lot of versions there, and this works great as a finisher too. Now you got your teams, maybe circle them up, 5 or 6 or 7, hot potato style, Russian twist coming down. Next person grabs it, go around the circle. One more, just for fun before we all get going. You're going to like this one. John, you want to roll over real quick? Anybody out there like, you know what, I like my hamstrings, but they could be better. If that falls in there, that's like, you know, that's your mindset, you're going to like this one. So check this out. John's just hanging out, resting and relaxing. We're going to get his hamstrings firing in a really fun, aggressive way. You can stand right here. You can even have kind of more of a partnership straddling situation. John is going to do some rapid kicks in 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Ooh, look at that.
I feel it! A little more than that. Start trying now, though. Not yet. Look at that. Triceps, your hamstring.
Oh, that's great.
All right, team, listen. You got about 2.5, 3 minutes to have some fun. Check it out. Try the one-arm snatch especially. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Let's go.